Round 2 of this scheduled 4-rounder at heavyweight, and Cornish certainly coming out with a bit of purpose here in the second round after being given a bit of a flea in his ear by his cornerman at the end of that first round. Let's see if he continues that work rate, continues to try and work behind that left jab, which is now spearing through the guard of Boroucha.
You see, that's better work with the jab and then just stepping back and just maintaining the gap. That's much better boxing. In that first round, when he was throwing that jab, he was then walking and closing the gap down himself and getting himself tied up on the inside, and that gives your opponent a little bit of a chance.
Body shot got through there. Boroucha able to block off the 2 jabs, but the follow-up with the body punch to the right hand downstairs. Boroucha didn't like that one little bit. Again, a little bit telegraphed there, and Boroucha was able to see what was coming. Just drop his head, slip inside.
And what Baroucha's got to do here, Nick, he's got to just target the right hand over the top. I mean, if you watch Cornish, he throws a good jab, but he doesn't bring it back to the on-guard position, so it's a bit of a fault there, and as he's walking forward, he'd definitely walk onto a right hand, but this fella's just a bit too small and just can't get that shot off.
He is a project, isn't he, Gary Cornish? There's no question about that. I mean, he's got these physical tools, but this is a guy who thought he was going to be a footballer. Played at Highland League level, played for Broad Rangers, so that's pretty decent, like a Peter Crouch with a lot of muscle, if you like. But yeah, single figures for amateur fights, and this is only his 6th pro fight. He's a baby in heavyweight terms, isn't he?
He's a baby. I wouldn't have liked to be up against him if he was a central defender. I know that much.
You wouldn't have got much change, would you?
That was a lovely shot. Just round the side there, you see, Nick, that right hook. That was okay.
When he does land cleanly with one of those right hooks, whether it's to head or body, Boroucha definitely feels it. Oh, cuffing right hand. Boroucha on the move immediately, and that's typical of Igor Boroucha surviving. Just managed to tie his man up, get out, get inside, make sure Cornish can't do too much more work.
I mean, this would be a good win if he could force a stoppage here. And he's boxing well at this stage, Cornish. He's just allowing his man to get to him a little bit too much on that inside. It's mainly because, as I say, he's walking forward, or actually Boroucha's coming forward and sort of holding, looking to just to bide a little bit of time. That was better, right up the clock. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, varied the point of attack there. Boroucha would have been thinking, here comes another jab, and he just sank in a right uppercut to good effect. Started this round with a bit of purpose and has maintained a decent pace as well here, Gary Cornish. Not put the fella away. It is slippery and tricky, but that's a good 3 minutes for Gary Cornish. It's for Gary Cornish in the Scottish flag trunks against the survivor from Lithuania, Igor Boroucha. And he's rocked him again with one of those right hands, but as soon as he does get tagged, he just closes in on his opponent, Boroucha. And again, the right hand caught him, and Boroucha said, I know exactly where I'm going. I'm going to just lock up on your chest so you can't do any damage.
Yeah, just trying to smother him, you see, smother his work. Boroucha very experienced, working on the inside now. So, yeah, a bit of a learning fight here for Gary Cornish. But well up to now, that was a lovely right hand. Now he needs to step off. There you go.
A couple of good right hands getting through. The first one an uppercut, the second a hook to the body. Again, the tempo has been raised. And Boroucha is even more going into his shell now, if that's possible. There's a real big swinging right hand from the Lithuanian, more in hope than anything else. Bit of blood now, though, from the nose of Cornish, so there's been some damage there. And he walked onto a straight left as well. So he can't throw caution to the wind, has to still think about his defences. That blood from the nose is not too bad.
Hurtful shot downstairs again from Cornish. Working well with his jab, setting it up, and then that right hook goes in. Well, Boroucha, yeah, you know, he comes back with his own shots here and there. Very sneaky on the inside, knows all the tricks of the trade. Blocks a bit as well, but that's better. That's better work from Cornish.
Again, keeping up the tempo. because the first combination was blocked. It was the second combination that got through. Again, reflexes coming to the aid of Boroucha. Just missed that big right hand that Cornish was looking to land.
In the future, though, Nick, what they'll have to do with Gary Cornish is get him some opponents that are much taller than this, because what he doesn't want to be doing is boxing opponents that he keeps firing down to, because that eventually lowers your guard all the time. I mean, he's opened himself, drained right uppercut that was.
And I think they're going to rule that a slip, come push, come rugby tackle, come everything.
It all started off with that right uppercut, super punch.
A useful learning experience this for Gary Cornish. 4 rounds against the tough Lithuanian Igoris Boroucha, who knows how to survive. But he's impressed. He's kept the work rate high. He's kept the variety of his work. And even if he doesn't get the stoppage, you have to credit Boroucha for his survival instincts for that. But Cornish, having just his 6th pro fight, continues to impress. Everything but the knockout, and sometimes the knockout can be overrated.
Yeah, it was a good learning fight for him, wasn't it? You know, this guy Boroucha caught him on the inside. Look at the punch stats there. Boroucha 50, Cornish 174, 28%. Only a 28% success rate though, but there was plenty of shots going in. Good variation with the jab, right hooks, uppercuts at the end. Yeah, I'd be very pleased with him at this stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, a referee, Victor Laughlin, scores this contest 40 points to 36 in favour of the winner, still undefeated, the Highland.